Part of the fun of having a list is being able to check off something as obtained or completed. Every week, try to check off at least one thing on your list of short-term goals. And when you are able to check off something major, something on your list of long-range goals, celebrate. Make winning joyful. Congratulate yourself. It is very important to celebrate progress. We grow from two experiences. One is the joy of winning, and the other is the pain of losing. Here's what that also means. Make losing painful. Put it on yourself. If you set something up, fooled around, didn't pull it off, put it on yourself. And get around people who will help in this area. Hey, don't join an easy crowd. Go where the expectations are high, where the pressure to perform is high. It's how we grow. I'm certain that part of the reason why people let goal setting slide is because it is a lot of work. As I said, you'll be constantly revising your lists of short-range and long-range goals, rearranging them, refining them, redesigning them, establishing different priorities, adding new goals, perhaps deleting others. It's interesting that so many people work hard on their jobs, but they don't work hard on their futures. They let that slide. Some people live such mediocre lives that at the end of the day, they don't know whether they're winning or losing. They just go through life with their fingers crossed. I know most people don't make definite plans, but don't let that be you. The guy says, well, you work where I work, but the time you get home, it's late. You've got to have a bite to eat, watch a little TV, and get to bed. You can't sit up half of the night and plan. And this is the guy who's behind on his car note. He's a good worker, hard worker, sincere. But I've discovered that you can be sincere and work hard all your life and wind up broke and embarrassed. You've got to be better than a good worker. You've got to be a good planner, a good goal setter. You've heard the old saying, the people who fail to plan are planning to fail. It's true. So work on your plans. Put yourself in the top few percent who put this power to work for themselves. Writing your goals down also shows you are serious. And to do better, you must get serious. You don't have to be grim, but you do have to be serious. Hey, everybody hopes things will get better, but remember, the future does not get better by hope. It gets better by plan. And hope unaided by clear plans can finally become an illness. All of this is sparked by the goal-setting process. When you know what you want, and you want it badly enough, the answers will come to you. I can't tell you why it works. All I know is, it works. Give yourself a chance to become all you can become, and to accomplish all you can accomplish. Let me give you a Bible philosophy that teaches how to get whatever you want. Here's what it says. Ask. That's it. Ask. Of all the important skills to learn in life, be sure to include the skill of asking. What does ask mean? Ask means, what do you want? And the complete formula is staggering. It says ask, and you will receive. Hey, we ought to look into that. The man says, yes, but you work where I work, by the time you struggle home, it's late. You've got to get a bite to eat, watch a little TV, and get to bed. You can't sit up half the night and ask. And this guy is behind on his bills. He's a good worker, hard worker, sincere, but you've got to do better than work hard and be sincere all of your life. You'll wind up broke and embarrassed. You've got to be better than a good worker. You've got to be a good asker. Let me give you some key points on this asking and receiving, setting goals, asking of life.
I realized that there was a ceiling that I couldn't crack through unless I actually studied and worked under a coach to get better. And this idea that things are just fixed is proven not to be the case. You can get better at things, you can grow. And even people that are innately talented still need to go beyond that basic talent that they have and cultivate it.
I found peace on the opposite end of finding myself. And no one really finds themselves without going through trials, tribulations, suffering, accountability. And accountability is suffering. Being accountable every day for doing right for yourself, for the people next to you, it's miserable. It's hard. So, even the smallest details.
That the moment that you focus in on what you want to do, that's when you begin to have energy to do it. A distracted person lacks energy. And when they get to the thing they need to be focusing in on, they don't have the energy to give. But when a person says, no, this is the one thing I'm going to do, and they set their mind to it, they set their eyes on it, and they set their hand to do it, all of a sudden, energy begins to fill their life. Why? Because what you focus on, what you concentrate on, what you desire to accomplish, once your eyes are fixed on that, it begins to energize you, and you begin to see the possibility of making it happen.
This is my time. There's no phone calls. There's no emails. The world does not exist because I have to get ready for tomorrow. Get the body opened up. Why? Because as I won't get, but your body's getting tight. You go hard. A lot of people go hard. What happens is that stress starts to tighten up that psoas muscle.
Because I always say life is the dance between what you desire most and what you fear most. So if you can expand your desires and break through your fears, you expand your life massively.
It's about what you're saying to yourself, but it also comes with work. So whenever I was getting beat down, physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever I was going through, just saying, I would put, you can't hurt me.
Forgiveness is giving up the hope that the past could be any different. I think for myself, and I know many of you, you think forgiving means accepting what has happened to you. Well, it is accepting that it has happened to you. Not accepting that it was okay for it to happen. It is accepting that it has happened, and now what do I do about it? Forgiving is giving up the hope, not holding on, hoping, wishing that it could have been any other way than it actually was. Giving up the hope that the past could be any different. And when I got that, I think it took me to the next level of being a better person, because I don't hold grudges for anything or any situation, and neither should you. It's letting go so that the past does not hold you prisoner, does not hold you hostage.
I experienced that my body is my mind. I experienced that the more free and embodied I am down here, the more clever, the quicker, the more sharp, the more intelligent I am up here. I mean, there's been enough studies. I mean, how many studies we need to know to have to tell us that exercise is good for the brain. You think better when you exercise, when you breathe. So that has been my experience. The healthier I am physically, the healthier I am in my mind. And it's as old as yoga. If you look at the philosophies of spirituality in the East, they don't exclude the body. You've got Qigong, you got Tai Chi, you got all the martial arts, you got yoga. They recognize that if we're going to get our minds right, if we're going to be fully available mentally and spiritually, then we had better be fully engaged and experiencing what's happening in here, in our body.
Well, I used to train martial arts for a long time, and I finally realized I was training jiu-jitsu and Thai boxing, and I realized there's nowhere else as kind of a mature male in his late 20s where I got to express myself physically. It was like, it really wasn't art for me because I couldn't dance, or I wasn't allowed in society to be aggressive. And so when I was doing this, I could yell and punch and kick, and every now and then I would realize, wait a second, I'm doing these carnal things that I'm just repressed to now. You know, I just went and trained today, and I did like this leg workout, and I've been watching some of your videos lately, and I'm like, I didn't scream, I didn't shake around. I didn't do anything cathartic. I just pumped some iron in a quiet kind of way and then went home and took a shower. And I feel like I missed something there.
Yeah. You missed that energetic release. You missed that full experience of doing the thing rather than, you see, when we go to the gym and we have a goal in mind and we go through the motions robotically, it robs us of the experience of the actual workout. I mean, think about going to the gym just for the workout, not for the goal. Not so that you could put a check next to the reps and sets that you did, but so that you can really get engaged with what your body wants to express. You said you want to express yourself.
Yeah.
Well, there's no better way. They say that more people have grown enlightened through dance than any other medium. You know, so we're excited about all the new plants that are helping us open up. But did you know that you can have the same experience by dancing ecstatically?